Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be doing our skincare, our hair care, and our makeup. So to start, I'm just going to brush my hair a little bit. I already did, but just want to make sure it's extra smooth. I'm a little bit more expensive with my hair care. We're going to be using this Kerastase hair serum today, which is $100. But when I swear to you, this is a miracle worker. I'm not even joking. I find, well, with the, I think it's niacinamide, perhaps. It does have a Minixil racing to gym, I don't know, and caffeine. So it will help with like hair breakage and really just growing the scalp, like growing the hair on the scalp. Then I'm going to go in with a little massage. The massage really helps in just getting it absorbed into the bloodstream just by activating those blood vessels at the top. So I always go into the scalp massage after I am done my serum. And when I say ever since I started using the serum, my hair looks so much more luscious and full and healthy. Like, it's honestly, I'm very happy. My hair is starting to fade, which is like quite nice because like I'm very excited to get to a white, because my dream is to have a little white. I already had white, but then I'm like, you know, let's venture with some color. And here we are. Alright. And now we're gonna go with the dermaplaner. So there's little needles at the top, and we're just gonna stamp our scalp. But whenever I do this, I get so sniffly though, so the nerves. I have to sneeze. We're good. Okay. But yeah, I get so sniffly when I do this, but it's just a little quick process, and I also boost blood circulation and grows the hair. And honestly, my hair has been growing so much. It's fucking awesome. Like, I know it's not long, but like, it's long enough. And honestly, like, you can see how much the roots have grown into. Like, it's honestly insane. I did the purple like not even like 2 months ago, so like I've gotten some good hair growth. All right, now time for our skincare. So we're just gonna put, actually I do want to do a serum really quickly on my hair. I'm going with this one. This is L'Oreal Extraordinary Oil. I'm just gonna actually put that on before I put my mask on. Not mask, whatever this is called. Honestly, this is beautiful smelling. Like, truly beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna do our skincare. Alrighty. My skin is already pretty smooth except for over here. These are my biggest issues, but I still try to stick with a good skincare routine regardless. So I'm gonna grab a new thing of cotton rolls. And then I have a huge bag of everything that I'm using, so it's going to be difficult for me to find shit. I'm going to go in with this makeup remover. This is simple eye makeup remover. I got it from the dollar store, and honestly it's not fucked up my face yet, so like, just chill. I don't really have any makeup on, but I like to just get any remnants that I could have on from the previous night off, which I'll show this one. It's like, there's going to just be a little bit left over. But I like to get in the nose. I find that people always neglect the nose. I'm gonna go over it one more time. And you can kind of see there's still shit just hanging on to the skin. Then we're gonna go in with our salicylic acid. This is I know that it's covered off, but it's Mary Kay. I couldn't name the exact product name just because it just completely rubbed off. But if you search up salicylic acid at Mary Kay's website, it should pop up. And we're going to go to the same upward motion. The reason we do the upward motion is to really get into the pores. So if you think about it, a pore is like this, and you could be laying down like that, right? That's if you go down. But when you start to go up, you actually open this pore and get underneath. So that's why I like to always go upwards so that it gets under the pore. All right. That also is really good at getting dirt out of your skin. Like, salicylic acid gets the dirt out of the pores, but it also dries out your skin a lot. So what I do, I'm so out of breath, is this Mary Kay Moisture Renewing Softener. which I am almost out of, unfortunately. And we're going to go with the same upward motion because we want it to get underneath the skin. Because a lot of products just sit on the barrier and make your skin appear smoother and softer, but it doesn't actually soften your skin whatsoever. You want to be getting underneath, which is why niacinamide is a good option, because it gets underneath the skin's barrier. Alright, so we're done with that. And then I have the CeraVe Oil Control Moisturizing Gel Cream. And then we're going to just do a little bit of that. So this is just a regular moisturizer. And since it is daytime, I am also going to be applying the Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch Ultra Radiant Sunscreen, which is safe to go on the face. Honestly, any sunscreen should be safe to go on the face, but you should always do your research ahead of time. But this one's perfectly fine. It's never given me any problems, but doesn't mean because that it won't give you a problem, because our faces are all different. So you never know. And then Lord and Savior, my bio oil. This shit repairs the skin cells. Like, any dead skin cells will repair them, or dying skin cells, which is why, like, my face truly, like, doesn't really have any dead skin, if you can kind of see. I also put it on my lips to repair those cells. And my nose as well, especially in here, because this is where the driest spot on my face, with so much dead skin. And then my skin looks so smooth. And then we have our niacinamide, which is, this was like a $40 product. Oh, there's so much hair in it though. It's called Mary Kay Clinical Solutions. It has ferulic acid and niacinamide, and it also is meant to brighten the face. But it's very expensive, but I tell you, this has been working so well. Alright, once I had to pause the video. But yeah, this shit is awesome. Alrighty. And then the last step of everything, I use the salicylic acid control cream just on here and here. And honestly, it's like, you don't even really see, but the reason I put it on is because I tend to get the most breakouts there. So if I just put it on, it tends to just like prevent the breakouts. I find I am going to put my sweater on because I am cold. And now it's time for our makeup. Alright guys, so it is time for our makeup, which we always start with eyelashes. The reason I decided to like start with eyelashes is because I want to make a mess up here without having any eyeshadow or eyeliner on, or concealer, because it'll rub off the concealer once I clean my lashes, which I'll show you in a second. So we're just going to curl them, get them all nice and curly. Which I really want to get some fake lashes, like, not fake, I mean like go to an esthetician and get them done. Not that I don't think I have long eyelashes already, but I would like longer eyelashes. Anyways, now we're going to go on with Lash Princess by Essence. Honestly, any of these Essence mascaras are going to be such a great bet for you. Honestly, I get so much volume from it, but this is what I mean by mess. I make so much of a mess. I'm doing this in my mirror though. Once. Alright, so those are done. I actually blow dry my eyelashes as well, especially because when I'm rubbing this part off, it's a lot easier to rub off if it is dry. So then we're going to go back in with our makeup remover, and then we're just going to take all of this extra stuff off. Beautiful. There's not really anything on the side though, so it's fine. So those are the eyelashes. And then we go on with our actual face care, because I don't do eyes until the end. I find it's easier to already have the face down. Normally I put the e.l.f. Putty Primer on, but I'm out of it right now, so we're just going to go with no primer. So we have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, my bad. And then we're going to just put all that on the face. That's awesome. It doesn't look like a shade match until it's blended, I swear on God. Alrighty. Then we have our little pat. I don't really pat it like this. I prefer to smear it across the face and just pat it on the, like while I'm doing that. which gets some judgment, but I find this is the way that works best for me. So you'll have to deal with it. Beautiful. And then I'm just going to go around one more time. I already think my face is already pretty smooth. So it's not like I desperately need like extra foundation or concealer, which by the way is CoverGirl True Blend concealer that I'm using. But I like to do my makeup, so I like to do the full thing. So it's a lot of my nose though, Jesus Christ. That's fine. It will blend. And then we're gonna blend all this shit. Pat, pat, pat. But seriously, I swear by this concealer too. Like, my face looks so... Well, I'm gonna add more dimension with like concealer. Not concealer, with bronzer and blush. I swear by my bronzer too. It's so good. Because like my face right now, I look like Casper the Ghost a little bit. Like I am completely pale. No dimension, no color. We'll add it. Trust. Alright, I think I need to look at my mirror. I'm good. One sec. I had a cough. My eyes were watering from that. Jesus Christ. I got sick like a couple weeks back. So this is CoverGirl. I do so much CoverGirl powder. And I have not been coughing and sneezing since. Like, we know I have been coughing and sneezing every day since. Unfortunately. And I didn't even get that sick, but I did completely lose my voice. But my body didn't feel that sick. I just lost my voice. And I've low-key just been so congested. Anyways, we're going to go in with our brush. Because it is a lot easier to use the brush to blend it out. And it kind of reduces a lot of the shine. But that's okay. Because... Oh, I don't need it. I don't need the shine. I also kind of prefer a little bit more of a matte look, a little bit. Alright. This one's a little bit more expensive for a bronzer, because like I tried to get my makeup products cheap and my skincare expensive. But this one's Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This one is so good. It's a little bit dark, but like it blends out really well. It just looks stupid when I put it on. As you can maybe tell. I'm just gonna do it in my mirror though. Really just blend it out. And it's nice because you can always blend it out with your fingers too. And then I put a little bit on the eye like that. And then just blend out that part. It just really gives me a boosted look, honestly. Just blend, 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 blend. Alright, so this is one side of my face, which is like bronze, but it doesn't look as good in the camera. It looks way better in real life. And then we're going to go with the other side. So just blend that out. Beautiful. It's a lot easier when you're using your fingers. Like, brush is nice, but like, it's not necessary. Only. Don't like how harsh that line is. I'm just gonna blend this all out a little bit. Yeah, that's better. And then a little bit on the eye. Once I do my actual eyeshadow, it should blend a little bit better. And then we're gonna go with our nose. I don't try really hard with nose contour, so honestly it could look a lot better. We're just gonna do that. And then we're just gonna do that. It's not really that much. Yeah, just a little bit. It looks better once I finish the nose contour. I actually am not finishing it until the end with my highlighter. So I'm just gonna keep it dark like that. One second. Great. So now we're gonna go with our blush. This is actually from Shein. It's called Juicy Cheeks Powdered Blush. I'm almost out of it though, as you can probably see. And we're gonna just put on our blush. I like a little bit extra because I do a little bit of heavier makeup. So like it doesn't look too weird once I have my eye makeup on. A little bit on the cheek. And then some more on here. Except I barely have any like brush. I can't fucking speak. Sorry. I don't have much blush left, so like it's not really showing as much as I'd like to. But I'm gonna go get a new one, I believe. Anyways, that's the main base to the face. We're gonna start with our eyes. This one is also from Shein, She Glam. This is the actual palette, which I'm again almost out of. Just gotta grab my brushes. So I'm gonna go in with this little brush, and then we're gonna use this color right here. And we're gonna just add some, like, just darkness, I guess, around the eyes. A little bit more dimension, because I feel like the eyes are just so plain right now. You need something. And I kind of bring it out a little bit like that. Just kind of lifts the face a little bit. Beautiful. And then I'm going to go in with this color and this color. And we're just going to do it as like kind of a base. I'm going to put more shine later. I love shine in my eyes, but you can see it's kind of like a good base for the main part of the eye. And that's it for this bag, which I'm going to show this bag. This is such a cute bag. Juicy Couture. I love it so much. I got it from Winners. It's so cute. So we're going to be using this palette I got from Pride 2024, I believe. And this is what it looks like. As you can tell, there's certain things that I use a lot more, aka every day, which are these two that are almost gone. We're going to go in with Grateful, which is right there. And surprisingly, I haven't used that much of it yet. And this one I have to blend like a lot, but I'm just going to do it on like the outer skirts of my eyes. Like that. Like really adding some more dimension. And put it up to the brow a little bit. And then just blend it with my fingers. Beautiful. And then we're going to go in with Resilient, which is this one right here, which I'm almost out of. I need to find this palette again, but I don't even know how, because this is like completely, the cover is gone. And then we're just going to do that all over the eye. Said so much glitter, I love it. I'm going to add a little bit more. I love glitter. And then we're going to go in with the enough one, which is right there. And we're going to put it in a couple places actually. So in the water corner of our eye. And then we're going to use it as highlighter on our nose. And this just has to be blended out because I can't go on a straight line for fuck's sake. A little bit on the tip. More on the nose. Beautiful. And then I'm going to put it on my cheeks, which adds like a good glow. Alrighty, so that's it for eyeshadow. Now we go in with this. We're going to go back in with makeup remover, and we're just going to remove the eyebrows because I'll show you how much shit comes off the eyebrows. Just because I want my eyebrows to look nice and dark, not nice and faded, and this is how much comes off. That's crazy. I don't really need to do this, but I'm just going to go with a brush and just make sure everything is brushed out to the side. Beautiful. And then I have this. I gotta get very close to the camera for this part. And I'm going to shut it off while I do it. Oh, what the fuck is on my face? Oh my god, what the fuck? No, like, genuinely, what the fuck is that? I think I'm gonna shave my mustache. Yeah, I'm gonna low-key get my razor and I'm just gonna shave a bit off. I shave my mustache so much, it's not even funny. Can I get it all off right now? I think that's good. Anyways, I'm gonna do eyeliner and I'll be so our eyeliner is done. It usually doesn't take me long, maybe like maximum 3 minutes. And then we're gonna go into this white stuff. So this is the main color component because this color doesn't really work. But I just grab it with this because it's easier to grab, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit in the inner corner of the eye. And this really just brightens up the eyes a lot. Beautiful. Alright, I lost my lip liner downtown. So I'm just going to use this. I'm just going to line that part. Put the lipstick on. And then we have the Sephora one. Oh wait, I never showed you the brand of this. It's just Revlon. It's called, I believe it's called Rum Raisin. Don't know what this one's called though. This is what it looks like. And it also plumps the lips. Alright, alrighty guys, so that is the finished look. I'm not going to do anything with my hair because I don't need to. Maybe just brush it again. There's one hairbrush that's really long, which I'm going to showcase right now. And it's this one. This one actually has such fine, it's so messy. This one has such fine bristles that it actually grabs the oil from your hair and distributes it to the rest. So my last step is just going to be that, because I did put a hair oil on. Beautiful. And I'm just going to flip it a little bit. Alrighty. See you guys in the next video.